I have 24 weeks to start a startup and make a business work, and if I don't, I'll be broke. Oh, by the way, this is week 2. Alright, so last time we had to pick the idea of what we're going to build. And because it's so hard to pick an idea, I decided to flip a coin and decide what to build. And I know some of you are now waiting for me to tell you what the idea is, and I'm going to do that a little bit later. But because it's not just supposed to be a little coding project for my CV, but instead it's supposed to become a startup, we need to actually take another step first. And that is to register a company. I will tell you just now what the idea is towards the end of the video. But first, let's take a step back and register a company first. Now, if I were somewhere else, like in the UK, in the US, Estonia, basically anywhere else that is not Germany, this would take like maybe a few hours to complete. You go online, type in some detail, and boom, you get a company. But in Germany, this is an entire quest. So because I know Germany and I know this would take forever, I already started this a couple of weeks ago. And I documented every step along the journey. So let me take you with me on the journey of the bureaucratic nightmare of setting up a company in Germany. Enjoy. Okay, so I've prepared all the documents that I need to set up a company in Germany. One of the first things that you have to do here is that you have to go to the notary's office. The notary is an interesting concept. I'm sure there is a good reason why it really made sense in the Middle Ages. What is happening is you go to a notary office and they will read a standard document to you. What I get at the end of the week is more documents that I need to fill out. Now it's Monday, I'm not getting a response. I'm trying to call the lady. Actually, let me try again. Yeah, nobody's responding. I just left another voice message. Yeah, this whole thing has already taken over 2 weeks for really just step number 1. Germany. Get your shit together, man. So finally, after 2 weeks, I have my appointment at the notary. I just had to go to the bank and grab some cash, because obviously you gotta pay in cash there. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do there, so let's just go and see. And then I think that's step number 1. All right, talk to you later. I'm hungry though. I need to grab a bite. Anyway, see you later. Let's go, I'm there. God damn it. Mal hier drunter? Ja. Ja, damit ist die Erklärung nicht gut. Aber darf ich Sie was fragen, während ich unterschreiben? Haben Sie schon darüber nachgedacht, solche Prozesse zu automatisieren mit KI-Assistenten? I got mail. Alright, I gotta check out my mailbox. I just heard the mailbox, and I'm still waiting for the registry at the Chamber of Commerce. So let's check it out. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, that's an invoice that I've already paid. That's a copy of that invoice. Check. This is pretty much just the contract that I've already signed. I just received 2 copies of it. Signed and sealed. It's not what I actually needed now. I've already been waiting for over a week. Let's see.
Die Mitteilung 17.3. Das war gestern. Da müssten Sie eigentlich auch demnächst was bekommen. Ich kann Ihnen mal die Handelsregisternummer sagen.
Ja, bitte.
HRB. Für uns als Notariat sind Sie quasi abgeschlossen.
Wunderprächtig. Ich danke Ihnen vielmals. Ich danke Ihnen.
Sehr gerne, gell? Dann viel Erfolg.
Danke.
Tschüss.
Ciao.
Yes! Yeah!
Eingetragen. Nice. Okay, so I thought it would take a little bit too long, and I just called up the lady. It's registered, so I can now start operating. I can launch apps. Let's go! Woo! Okay, so actually I just noticed I was a bit too fast being happy about this because there actually still are a couple of steps that I need to take. I just need to check what it is. There are still 6 steps. I tell you one thing, there is nothing fast in Germany. Germany will always prioritize to do things correctly and well documented and documented on paper and signed and sealed and archived offline. So from all the attributes that you may want to achieve, then for Germany, speed is always on the bottom. Everything else goes first. You just have to live with it. If you're ever planning to come to Germany and do anything here, or you're already living here and you want to do something, just live with the fact that everything is slow. And frankly speaking, to a large extent, you will always think, why is that even needed? Why do you make it so hard? Some of these are just old systems still running and people don't want to make changes to them, and we just have to live with it. As far as I know from other people, especially people that come here from other countries, they always get overwhelmed with the bureaucracy here. Nobody likes it. Nobody enjoys it. Everybody constantly complains about it, but complaining about everything is kind of a very German thing. So if you're doing that, you have arrived. Okay, let's come to the final boss. Finanzamt. It's not the final step, but it's one of the ones that really is annoying. Like every time you have to deal with the Finanzamt, it's just a mess. They have this platform that you're supposed to use to do all the things, but none of it is easy. It's not intuitive. It is really a drag. So right now I have to fill out this form to get my VAT ID, and this form has 23 pages. And I'm telling you, none of them is just a single question page. It's always like a long page with like 10 or 15 questions. Oftentimes you don't really know what's meant by the questions, but I'll try. Yeah, one of the things that's super annoying is that they keep on asking you to provide the same information that you've already provided. Okay, I'm done, both with the form and just in general. I think that was way too complicated. It took me around 1.5 hours to do it. A lot of the questions you just don't understand. And I'm a native speaker, so it's not a language barrier. They actually ask you for a forecast. You have to kind of already know what are the revenues that you are going to make. And I personally believe this should be something that everybody should be able to do in a country. Everybody should be able to just set up a business and go and do things. But somehow in Germany, it's not the case. I'm a person with a higher education, yet I was struggling to understand the entire form. Apparently now I have to wait for 2 to 3 more weeks to just get my VAT number. So a lot of things I can still not do yet. Anyways, I'm done, so I guess I'll just start working on my product. So let's go. So, what have we learned today? Well, I've learned that setting up a company in Germany is no easy thing. In fact, I would describe it as a bureaucratic nightmare. There are way too many unnecessary steps, and all of this could be done way easier. But I guess Germany doesn't care so much about it. So now, all I can do is to wait. Wait for my VAT number to arrive, and I guess I have to sign up to a couple of more places and pay some more money for things that I frankly don't see the value in. But anyways, it is what it is, so all I can do in the meantime is working on my product. Because what else am I supposed to do, right? Which means, now that this all is done, I can actually tell you what my idea is. But then also I figured this video is already taking quite long, so I guess I'll just tell you next week. Goodbye! Oh, by the way, stay tuned, because it's really worth the wait.